Cherishing Flo's channel, where we are all about positivity and self-development and making people smile. So, today's video is all about things holding you back from your dreams. We all have dreams, we all have goals, things that we want to accomplish, and a lot of times we question ourselves like, why haven't I made it there? Why do I not see myself moving forward, or why is it that my dreams never came true or have yet to come true? Well, I made a blog post about this, but I decided to make a video because I wanted to, first of all, be able to talk a little bit more about these things, and also because not everybody follows my blog. So with that being said, let's get into the video. The first thing on the list I would have to say is lack of accountability. Lack of accountability is kind of a big one. Actually, I think all of these are kind of big ones, but lack of accountability is basically you feeling like anybody else is responsible for why you're not successful. The biggest issue that I feel like a lot of us have, this is myself included, is we say things like, oh, I couldn't do this because such and such was in my way, or nobody would give me a chance, or nobody will help me, or so on and so forth. Nobody is responsible for you making it but you. That may sound mean or whatever, but that's just the facts. Like, you may not have been asked to be put on this earth, but what you do with what you get, that's on you. You can either sit and wallow and all these other things and complain and be like, oh, nobody will help me, I can't make it because nobody else will have. Honestly, it's nobody else's fault if you're not successful. At the end of the day, you got to keep pushing. And if where you are right now, at the end of the day, it's up to you to get yourself out of it. Even if it's not directly your fault that you're in it, it's up to you where you go from here. And the second thing that I feel like really hurts people when it comes to moving forward is being easily discouraged or dismayed. Life is not always going to go your way, and I think that you really do yourself a disservice if when something goes wrong you spend a long period of time just depressed or crying or being upset. It's one thing to be upset. I'm not saying don't be upset, but if there's like a monkey wrench thrown in your whole operation to, let's say, be a YouTuber, and the first thing you do is, I'll never be a YouTuber, I might as well give up now, nobody's ever gonna view me, nobody's ever gonna give me a chance. Like, that is, you are being your own worst enemy right now. And nothing and nobody should be able to stand in front of you and tell you that you cannot make it. No matter what happens, it is at the end of the day up to you. So if you're letting outside obstacles easily discourage you, then you are the reason at the end of the day, going back to number one, that you are not where you want to be and that you're not progressing towards where you want to be. I'm very guilty of this because before I started this YouTube channel, I was going through a whole lot of stuff, and I spent months laying out in my bed being depressed about it, thinking, oh my gosh, will I ever get anywhere? And I had to just get up and I had to move. I had to be like, you know what, I can't let this discourage me to the point where I stop progressing forward. And that is what being easily discouraged would do to you. So the next thing that I have, you see me looking down, is because I keep looking at my little handy dandy notebook. The next thing that I have is fear. Fear stands in the way of so much. Like, it's really crazy how you get scared to do the things that you really want to do, and it'll stop you. Like, you see people who are 45 years old and they're working jobs that they hate because they were too scared to do what they really wanted to do. If you don't want that to be you, then you have to learn how to push past fear. Yes, you're going to be scared. That's going to happen. You're not going to be able to get out of the whole fear thing. Fear is going to come. Whenever you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, whenever you're about to move forward, there's going to be a certain amount of fear. I was afraid. Like, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I was super duper afraid to post on YouTube. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I was so scared, crying tears type of scared. But I said, I'm going to do it anyway because this is my dream, this is my goal, this is what I want to do. And so I have to push forward. So you have to just decide that you have to do this. No matter how scary it seems, you got to do it anyway. The next thing that's on here that's holding you back from your dreams is lack of work ethic. That's kind of self-explanatory. It doesn't matter how much you want something. If you're not working for it, you ain't getting it. It's just that simple. It doesn't matter how talented you are. You can have the best voice. You could be out here singing like Beyonce. It's not meaning anything if you're not out there busting your butt to get out there. If you are not daily working on your craft, doing something to get you a step forward, guess who's not going forward? Like, you have to constantly be working at it, and it's not easy. Sometimes you're gonna be tired. Sometimes you downright not gonna feel like it. It's just that simple. It's like, I know that is a hard thing to say because I am like guilty, honestly, of not wanting to do things. Like, I will get to the point where like I will sit there and know I have something to do, and there's no reason why I'm not doing it. I'm sitting there watching something on my phone, watching Netflix or watching TV. And that lack of work ethic, that's laziness in me, is something that I had to force out of myself. Like, I would sit there not feeling like getting up in the morning, and I'd be like, you know what? If you don't get up right now, like, you're never going to get where you want to be. How are you going to write a blog post if you don't get up and write it? How are you going to make a YouTube video if you don't get up and do it? How are you going to become a dancer if you don't get up, no matter how tired or lazy you're feeling, if you don't get up and go dance? You have to put in the work. There are people out here who are less talented than you. Way less talented than you. Ain't even on your level where you are effortlessly, but they out there making it, making money, doing what you love to do because they worked harder. My boyfriend says all the time, I may not be this or I may not be that, but nobody's gonna outwork me. You have to have that kind of mindset. Nobody out here should be able to outwork you. Nobody out here. I want to be somebody who's in this business of blogging and YouTubing, and no matter where it takes me, I want to say that I put in every amount of effort that I can to make sure that I did the best that I could with what I had. You have to really be willing to work for it. The next thing is stagnancy. This is bothersome to me. Like, I don't even know how people do it, honestly. This is something I've never been okay with. Like, I cannot just sit in the same situation, doing the same stuff, not doing anything to change it for years upon years upon years. I'm not an old person. I'm 22 years old, but I've had the mindset that I need to be better at something than I was last year, this year. If you are at the same level that you were at last year, then you're doing something wrong. Every day needs to be a step forward. You need to get out of your comfort zone. That stagnant mindset of, well, you know, I'm okay, everything's kind of all right. That's not good enough. How are you going to expect to make it doing what it is that you really want to do if you're just okay with being okay? You don't want to get better? How can you say that you're passionate about something if you don't want to get better at it? You're just okay with being okay. Like, I understand being grateful. I am grateful for every single one of you subscribers. It's not like 1,000 or 1,000,000 or nothing like that, but I'm grateful for every single last one of you. Last time I checked, I had 80 subscribers. I'm grateful for all 80 of you. I love you dearly. But do you think that I'm not going to keep pushing to get more? Do you think that I'm not going to be trying my best to get to 100, then 200, then like 1,000? I'm gonna keep pushing myself because I don't want to remain stagnant. I don't want to have 80 subscribers for a year. Like, that tells you that if you're stagnant, if you're in the same situation, nothing is changing, that means that you're not changing. You're not doing anything different, and you gotta mix it up, do something. You just can't stay stagnant. So with all of that being said, those are the 5 things that I have on the blog post that I had for this. There are like 12 things on there, I think. I'll probably leave the link to that below so you can see all the other things that I said held you back from your dreams. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, then share it and subscribe and comment down below and tell me what you think. And tell me any other topics that you want me to touch on. I have gotten a few emails and a few DMs. I don't know if I said it in my past video, but I am working on those videos. It's just some of the topics were kind of like, I was like, oh snap, like that's gonna take me some time to really think about these things so I can give you guys really good advice and really good content, basically. The next video that you guys will see, because I'm posting this on Friday, so the next video that you guys will see will probably be a vlog of me and my trip to my hometown. I'm gonna be with my best friends, either that video or I'm gonna be posting another video also with my friends. I will be doing a collaboration with another YouTuber whose link I will leave down below. So with all of that being said, like, share, subscribe, go out there and make somebody smile, inspire somebody, all of that good stuff. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Once again, y'all know how bad I am at these outros, so let me see. Have I not been looking at the camera this whole time? I'm trying to work on that. Okay.